when people get quiet, when it's a riot about to pop off, people finna lose their life. When people get quiet, it's not a good thing.
So let me ask, of course, this Prison Stories 101. Just I have to ask you, what is one sound that you'll never forget from the inside? Like one that just plays in your head.
Silence. Silence is golden, but in so many forms, it can be deadly. When you walk into that penitentiary, especially when you're unknown, you can feel the tension you can cut it with a knife. When people get quiet, when it's a riot about to pop off, people finna lose their life. When people get quiet, it's not a good thing. Versus in the world, who don't want their peace? Who don't want quietness? But in prison, unless you're tucked away already, where can't nobody get to you, silence ain't golden, homie. That shit is deadly. And every time I walked into that day room and seen that dance floor empty, seeing people separated, I already knew what time it was. I was just praying it wasn't me.
Speaking of silence, you ever had to do solitary, right?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Sometimes they say silence, like when you're in a cell by yourself, can really be loud in the sense that all you have is silence. How long have you went to where in solitary that, you just didn't speak to nobody? How many hours would you say you just went with like no noise?
4 months. But like I say, sometimes you don't want that silence. So you create. I can't speak for the next person that go to SIG or get locked down. You know what I'm saying? I can speak for me. Sitting around in dead silence and stuff and don't know when you're coming out of here will cause you to question yourself. Question everything about yourself. It'll even cause you to step outside yourself and create another entity, another human being, somebody that ain't even there. Yeah. Now you're in the cell playing basketball, 1-on-1, 21.
Hope you don't lose. God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Now you find yourself being creative and shit, drawing on the wall with candy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing all kind of weird stuff. Talking to yourself. Thinking that everybody is out to get you now.
Yeah, when you start talking to yourself about, when you start looking at
and let's get one thing straight, because I used to hear it all the time. Boy, you talking to yourself? Crazy. You talk to yourself, it's crazy. But I come to find out that's not true. That's not true at all. Why would you ask yourself a question if you couldn't answer it? Why? If you had to ask yourself, what's 8,000 times 21? Why wouldn't you answer that? Why would that make you crazy?
That's real. I believe it's when someone, or in your mind, you start talking to yourself and then you start talking back to yourself. So when you ask a question and then you start responding, oh yeah, you damn sure right. Is that where it's people kind of start losing a little bit?
It depends. It depends. Because for me, I would do it all the time. But a lot of time I would be in character because I would be writing a script. So why wouldn't I act this person out? I'm him, I'm her, I'm them. Just to see how it's going to sound. Just to see how it's going to move versus it playing in my head. But what's wrong with me doing like this saying, man, I wonder what they got for fucking child today. It's Friday. It's chicken day. No brainer. Now, if I get to doing some shit like this, talking about, what rabbit? You know what I'm saying?
That's when, check on that man.
Yeah, not getting up running around and shit. Something wrong.
Yeah.
Something is wrong.
Let me ask you, what would you say was the weirdest hustle or trade you saw someone run?
You really want to know that, bro?
Just curious. The audience is curious.
Washing drawers. Washing another grown man drawers. For me, that was the weirdest shit I have ever seen. You know what I'm saying? That a person would proudly, this is nothing it was made to do. Cause let's get it straight. In some areas you would go, if you got power and shit, and you got fuck niggas up under you, weak motherfuckers and shit, you'll make them do some shit like that just cause you can. And although they won't do it, they don't want to do it, they'll do it to keep getting that yah, you hear me?
Yeah.
So, okay. Put it like this. The first time I was introduced to some shit like that, it fucked me up. I'm in the shower. Now, you only gonna get a change of clothes twice a week. They gonna come through with the bin, you know what I'm saying? What's your size and all this shit, change your boxes and all of those shit, right? Cool. So, it's a dude lingering around the shower. I'm thinking, he a cold homo, you heard me? I'm like, I won't say something to this dude, but I really don't know what his hand game like, because if he bat the piss out of me and shit, then, you know what I'm saying, that's a whole different situation going on. And at that time and shit, I wasn't even sure about what I had. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm getting out the shower, I'm drying. So, dude would walk over, he say, hey, let me get them drawers on. Let me get them boxes. I said, man, nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. And he talking about, slow down, partner, slow down. I'm just saying, man, I don't charge that much. Charge? He's like, look, this is my hustle, you heard me? Like, anybody come out the shower, they need their boxes and shit, washing this, that, and the third, and socks and shit, holler at your boy, I got you. I just need a red bag of coffee and this, that, and the third. And I got you every week. And I was like, oh. Because I was thinking something else, you know what I'm saying?
Did you say he had a legit hustle? Like, from what you know, he got work in?
He washes everybody boxes and socks. That's what he does.
It's a lot of draws.
He ironed the motherfuckers and everything.